It's not looking good for Playboi Carti or even us as fans right now. Not only are orders for the iammusic merch being refunded, but after the leak of kencarson's More Chaos album, there are now threats from leakers to release Carti's iammusic album as well. It's been a wild couple of days for the Opium and Carti fanbase. First, we get another update from Academics, who claims to have insider information. He shared that he spoke to Carti's label, and they themselves are apparently just as confused about what's going on with Carti.
A Carti update? Bruh, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I talked to Carti's label. They confused, bruh. They don't know what the Carti's doing, man. We seen Carti post this. It said, Playboi Carti speaks. It says, Spotify, what we doing? Let's go and clear these whole out. And someone responded by saying, I genuinely think this is the most anticipated album in the history of music. And this is his alt where he says, and the replay value on 10. And then he put Spotify and he says, y'all boys push up, man. I do think Playboi Carti's album is the most anticipated album in hip hop currently. I don't think it's the most anticipated album in history. There's been much more albums anticipated more than that. I think Drake Views was more anticipated. I think Carter 5 was more anticipated. There's a bunch of albums that's been more anticipated. Where I give Carti credit is that I think Carti, without dropping much music, has increased his stock by only focusing in on anticipation. He's like edging his fans. Pause. Like his fans are edging. Like they're like, yo, it's about to come. It's about to come. All right, no, not yet. Oh, it's about to. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think he has such a dominant hold over not only his fans but culture. Even if he dropped like a trash album, I think people are gonna like it in time.
Clearly, things are not looking good for Playboi Carti or his fans right now. Not only are the iammusic merchandise orders being refunded, but after the leak of kencarson's album More Chaos, now leakers are threatening to release Carti's album iammusic as well. It's been another chaotic few days for the Opium and Carti fanbase. To start, Academics, who supposedly has some insider information, shared an update. According to him, Carti's label is just as lost as the rest of us, completely unaware of what's going on with Carti at the moment. After that, Rolling Loud teased an exciting new stage design for Carti's upcoming performance in California this weekend. Now, with the Rolling Loud weekend approaching, it seemed like a perfect opportunity for Carti to drop his album on Friday and then perform it live for the entire world at the festival. It would have been the ideal moment for a release, but we're left hoping and praying that Carti will drop something this week. However, shortly after this, we got news that Carti's merch orders were being refunded. Fans who had pre-ordered the iammusic merch, along with physical and digital album orders, were informed that their items wouldn't ship before March 13th, and refund were being processed. This naturally led to speculation that the album release might be cancelled. That being said, there are some who believe the refunds were not issued by the label, but were instead requested manually by customers. In other words, fans are reaching out to customer support for refunds, which could just mean the album and merchandise are still on track for release. So, it's possible that iammusic is still coming, and the merch might be shipped as planned. But things really took a turn when leaks started circulating. On the night of March 6th, Carti leakers announced that they were selling a new 2024 Playboi Carti track, but it immediately faced backlash. Fans pointed out that the track sounded very similar to Yeat's 2093, leading to accusations that Carti was copying Yeat's style. This only fueled the fire, as people recalled how Carti's producer, Lil 88, had previously mocked Yeat for changing his sound, and now Carti seemed to be embracing that very same style. But here's the thing. People are questioning why recent Carti music is being leaked, as this could potentially delay the release of the album. Some fans are saying, Gigi, you're taking one song over an entire album. What kind of community is this? While it may not directly affect the album, it definitely impacts what Carti has planned next. However, fans were somewhat reassured when Interscope, Carti's label, took down the Discord group where the leak was being shared. This led fans to speculate, if they are acting this quickly to shut down the Discord, it must mean the album is close to dropping. They assumed it was a sign that Carti's label was trying to protect his music. Playboi Carti's label acted fast, removing the largest Carti Discord server, Cartialbum, which had been running a 15K group buy. Fans took this as a clear indication that the album, iammusic, is imminent. There was even speculation that Carti himself responded to the situation. Supposedly, an insider posted a screenshot of Carti texting them on Instagram, saying, "Stay prayed up." This was a reference to an Eminem stan from the song Stan, where an obsessed fan writes letters and tries to be like the artist. In a way, Carti was acknowledging how his fans are totally obsessed with him, which, honestly, isn't far from the truth. Now, let's talk about the leaks. Over the past couple of days, Kencarson has had two songs leak, For You and Kryptonite, both of which were highly anticipated from his upcoming album More Chaos, set to drop next month. For You is basically confirmed to be on the album since it appeared on a track list he posted a few weeks ago, though it was listed under the title Thanks. Kryptonite also showed up on the track list under the name First Night. Well, then today, the same leak is posted about releasing the entire More Chaos album and, as if that wasn't enough, threatened Carti by saying that if he doesn't drop iammusic by March 15th, 2025, they will leak his album too. Naturally, the first thing you're probably thinking is this even real? With two songs from Kencarson leaking, as well as two Carti tracks leaking in the past couple of weeks, remember that Cash Cobain song? Many fans were initially convinced it was genuine. But, soon enough, people realized that the Kencarson More Chaos zip file that was shared actually turned out to be a virus. But here's the twist. Even though this leak was a fake, I could still see Carti's album leaking. It's clear that many of these leakers and hackers have access to Kencarson's tracks, and they definitely have access to Carti's recent music too. So, it wouldn't be surprising if they had some album tracks. In fact, we've already seen a few big iammusic leaks pop up. We've had leaks like the collaboration with Future, the O Cactus track with Travis Scott, Mojo Jojo, and another one with Travis Scott called Problem Child, which ties into that whole Solana crypto scam situation. So, we've seen plenty of potential leaks from iammusic in the past, and honestly, it wouldn't be surprising if more leaks pop up soon or even if the album ends up leaking. At this point, I'm honestly just getting fed up with the whole situation. I'm starting to look forward to Kencarson's More Chaos more than Carti's album. I find myself going through this cycle every few months. First, I care about the album, then I don't, and then when something new pops up like the billboards or any kind of teaser, I get excited again. It's just a cycle that keeps going. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. This week could actually be the perfect time for Carti to drop with Rolling Loud coming up. Plus, if they were planning to ship the merch by Wednesday or Thursday, we might hear something by Monday, only 2 days away. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your thoughts on the situation. Do you think the album will leak? Will Carti finally drop it? Or is this whole thing just another example of Carti being unpredictable? Like I saw this tweet that said, this guy had 6 months to finish the album since he sold the merch, and still nothing. It honestly feels like we're dealing with a real-life psychopath at this point. I'm just over it. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.